The ancestors sent me to check on my people, and things are getting rougher by the minute. The GOP just passed a bill they called the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, perhaps because it's got big beautiful tax cuts for billionaires and big ugly cuts to the things that actually help working Americans. The bill looks like an old school 3-card Monte game. You know how the hustler on the corner flips cards fast trying to keep your eyes busy so you don't see what's happening on the table right in front of you? Well, they're waving this so-called big beautiful bill in your face, full of distracting words, best, big, and beautiful. But here's the trick behind the trick. The One Big Beautiful Bill Act will result in less money for the bottom 20% of households and more money for the top 20%, according to analysis from the Budget Lab at Yale. Of course, the bill keeps the GOP's previous tax cuts for the rich, but slashes Medicaid and can increase Medicare costs. They call Medicare and Social Security entitlements, like it's some kind of gift. Hardworking people paid into that for years. It's not a handout, it's a contract. Meanwhile, these billionaires, the entitlement kings, are out here getting tax cuts and tax credits and turning bankruptcy into a business model. Take Trump, the man pushing this big, beautiful bill. He racked up billions in debt-building flashy casinos and skyscrapers with his name in gold. Then when it all flops, they pull out the magic wand for bankruptcy. And poof, the debt disappears. Banks write it off. Investors and taxpayers eat the loss. But the jet still flies, and the gaudy gold furniture still gathers dust as he moves on to the next mess. As you look at how the cuts in the big beautiful bill will negatively impact working people, senior citizens, and the poor, think about Trump's multi-billion-dollar corporate welfare hustle. Trump Taj Mahal Casino went bankrupt, $3 billion in debt. Trump Castle Casino went bankrupt, $338 million in debt. Trump Plaza Hotel and Casino Atlantic City went bankrupt, $250 million in debt. Trump Plaza Hotel, New York City, went bankrupt, $550 million in debt. And Trump Hotels and Casino Resorts went bankrupt, $1.8 billion in debt. Then, in 2009, Trump Entertainment Resorts filed for bankruptcy after missing a $53 million payment. That's over $6 billion in bad debt written off, yet he's still living like a king, sitting on gold chairs obsessed with cutting an 80-year-old's benefits and a government worker's paycheck. If saving money is the real goal, why isn't there a bill in Congress that says, if you borrow too much money and fail repeatedly, we cut you off or you pay it back? Instead, the losers get another loan, another tax break, and another chance to run the same game. But if a mother of 4 getting $300 in SNAP benefits to feed her babies till she gets back on her feet gets a little overtime and makes too much on her minimum wage job, her stamps get suspended and she's forced to pay it back. Let's do the math. $300 a month in food stamps equals $3,600 a year. Over 10 years, that's $36,000 that went straight back into the economy for groceries. Meanwhile, one billionaire writes off $3 billion so he can surround himself with gold. The GOP labels any assistance for everyday citizens socialism. But help for billionaires? Oh, that's called a shrewd business strategy. Well, it's time for the 90% of Americans that work for a living to call it what it is. Why? Corporate welfare wrapped in a double standard, and demand an end to it. I'm going a little left right now, but this ongoing battle of two billionaire buddies, Donald Trump and Elon Musk, is too ghetto to ignore. Trump is criticizing Musk for getting more subsidies than anybody in history. The billionaire got subsidies, but if a single dad gets subsidized housing, suddenly it's socialism. But I digress. The same man who made bankruptcy his main hustle and avoids paying taxes at all costs is mad because the other billionaire got free money through tax credits and got tax benefits. You just can't make this foolishness up. Oh yeah, now Trump is throwing jabs about Musk's immigrant status. Keep in mind, Trump's wife's an immigrant, and so was his mother. The king of the bankruptcy hustle has the nerve to post on social media about his billionaire buddy being the most subsidized human being in history. The same immigrant that Trump is suggesting exploited government subsidies is the guy he appointed over DOGE, giving Musk the power to fire government workers, all while the billionaire duo watched ICE raid Home Depot parking lots to deport migrant day laborers just trying to feed their families. The irony is real. But oh, how the tables turn. Now Trump is threatening Musk, saying DOGE is the monster that might have to go back and eat Elon. Can you believe this ignorant low-class drama? Don't let anybody tell you this is about fiscal responsibility. If it was, they'd be taxing corporate freeloaders, not cutting aid for mothers on Medicaid. Don't get it twisted. The real hustler isn't on the street corner. He's strolling around 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue and Congress in a tailored suit yelling big and beautiful while picking your pocket. I didn't plan to go there, but sometimes you just have to call a thing, people. Please stop falling for the 3-card Monte scam. When the con man throws out distracting words like big and beautiful, stay focused on the money card. It's the wealthy who will really benefit from this one big beautiful bill act the GOP just passed, not the people. That's it for me today. But don't worry, I'll be back because there's a whole lot going on. And you know I see things, and when I see things, I've got something to say.